to, and you cannot change my mind. So 50 questions then for you as always this evening, and for the last time actually for 3 weeks. No, it's only one Thursday quiz, 2 Saturdays. I was going to say next week it's on a Premiere tab, so you'll have the YouTube live chat switched on, but I'm assuming it is off now. Anyway, right, so you will go back. So your first round tonight, I have taken some quotes. These are real quotes. They are some very specific lines that are from books, plays, etc. And it's quite simply, I mean, it's in the questions, but who said that? So these are well-known things, and I'll show you what I mean by starting with this. So who wrote this? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. Bear with me 1 second. I don't know what game he's playing, but he's putting some massive effort into it, I'll be honest. Number 2, Franklin D. Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is what? So, Franklin D. Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is what? If I suddenly disappear, it's because I've gone to deal with my child. Number 3, whose public I Have a Dream speech took place on the 28th of August, 1963? I think he's making up for yesterday because he said that he had to do everything I asked of him yesterday. And I think he's now making... No, don't even think about it if you're in a silly mood. That answers my question. Number 4, which South African politician's most famous speech is entitled I Am Prepared to Die, which was on the 20th of April, 1964? He's broken up from school now. So it's daddy daycare tomorrow. And then... Oh, yeah, no, Sarah's got... I was just thinking, no, Sarah's off work, but she's not. So Sarah's working tomorrow. And then we're all off from Saturday. I've got one last little bit of work to do tomorrow. But yeah, so it's daddy daycare tomorrow. So he doesn't know yet. I'm taking him to go and get his hair cut because he looks like nobody owns him. Number 5, which queen delivered a speech to the troops at Tilbury Docks in 1588? Was it Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Mary, or Queen Victoria? Which queen delivered a speech to the troops at Tilbury Docks in 1588? Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Mary, or Queen Victoria? Number 6, which politician is known for their inspiring speeches during World War II, including We Shall Fight on the Beaches? Yeah, good to see Phil is on Fine Fettle in our Patreon Discord server this evening. Ooh, that's weird. I need to shut that one down. My live YouTube studio viewing has got me about 15 minutes behind, and I'm still doing that bit. Number 7, which actor delivered this speech as a fictional prime minister in Love Actually? We may be a small country, but we're a great one too. The country of Shakespeare, Churchill, the Beatles, etc. So it's name of the actor I'm looking for this. I think this is one of the it's not one of the, but it's up there in the sort of like top 5 of greatest movie speeches ever. But which actor delivered this speech as a fictional prime minister in Love Actually? We may be a small country, but we're a great one too. The country of Shakespeare, Churchill, the Beatles, David Beckham's left foot, David Beckham's right foot, Harry Potter. I can't remember. I used to know quite a lot of that speech, but I can't remember the rest of it now. Number 8, the words one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind took place in which decade? Yeah. There's a possibility that's the first appearance of decades this evening, but no, I wouldn't have been that stupid, would I? I wouldn't have put a fresh round in and then put another fresh round in for round 3, would I? I mean, it is me. There's every possibility. We'll find out together. Number 9, Virginia Woolf delivered an extended essay entitled A What of One's Own. So Virginia Woolf delivered an extended essay entitled A What of One's Own. Da 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 dee, da 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 da. And number 10, whose abdication speech started with, "At long last, I am able to say a few words of my own." So whose abdication speech started with, "At long last, I am able to say a few words of my own." I think if it ever comes to the last ever quiz, I might start with that. This is the last quiz, and at long last, I am able to say a few words I've wanted to say for the last X years. I just realised I'd left Emoji J on as well, so you didn't see my evil giggle when I said that. Anyway, right, round 2 with some science and nature, a normal type of round. Start with this number 1. Which animal has breed names Suffolk, Texel, Southdown, and Dorper? Which animal has breed names Suffolk, Texel, Southdown, and Dorper? Number 2, what is the name of the instrument to measure atmospheric pressure? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Atmospheric pressure. No, it doesn't work, does it? That was worth a shot. I really shouldn't let the intrusive thoughts come out when I'm live on a quiz. I probably should try and work a way to do internal monologues. Number 3, name the bird type. Number 4, which insect translates from Portuguese to Spanish, Portuguese or Spanish to little fly? I don't mean from Portuguese to Spanish. Portuguese, Spanish to English. Number 5, which rodent can be Norway, roof, wood, and marsh rice? Which rodent can be Norway, roof, wood, and marsh rice? Oh, no, don't do it. That final word, and there's a song, you know. Oh. I've got my window open, so if a train does go past this evening, you will hear it loud. Number oh, hello. Right, let me just take myself off. There we go. Native to Australia. Name the plant pictured here. Talking to trains, and it'll make Liz happy. It looks like at some point over the Easter weekend, I haven't decided which date yet, but we'll be heading to the York Model Railway exhibition again this year, thanks to Liz. Just haven't decided which day yet. Number 7, what Q is the name given to the smallest discrete unit of any physical entity? So what Q is the name given to the smallest discrete unit of any physical entity? Oh, Lemmings. That is, yeah, I'm with you, Sue. That is a classic game, Lemmings, but it used to frustrate the living beep out of me. Number 8, what M is the name of a controlled opioid drug used to treat severe pain? Sorry. Let me compose myself. What M is the name of a controlled opioid drug used to treat severe pain? I'm really excited about the quiz this evening. No other reason why I'm getting excited. Number 9, Phobos and Deimos are the moons of which planet? I knew there was a question last night in the quiz, and I thought, I know, I've heard this, like, I've seen this somewhere recently, and it's me, I wrote it. And finally, question number 10, traveling west to east across the international date line, do you add or subtract 24 hours to your time? So traveling west to east across the international date line, do you add or subtract 24 hours to your time? Try avoiding Saturday morning at York, it's mad. Okay. Typically, that was currently the favourite day to go, but we'll have a look at it when we're all sat down this weekend. Okay, taking you into a break, it's a numbers round. Right, normally I go, here's the numbers, and work out where they go, and then I end up messing it up. So all I'm going to say to you tonight is the numbers fall between 10 and 100, inclusive. So 10 and 100 will be in there somewhere. Other than that, I'm saying nothing, okay? Because I usually mess it up. So these are all the answers to these questions and numbers somewhere between 10 and 100, inclusive. Here's question number 1. The wedding anniversary celebrated with Ruby is what number? You'll swiftly work out what I've done as you get through the round, but I'm not saying anything in case I've boobed, basically. Number 2, the highest UK banknote in circulation. Number 3, number related to score. Boom, 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 boom. Number 4, highest number on a 3-line bingo card. Hello, Bill. Number 5, standard speed limit for built-up areas with street lighting unless indicated otherwise. Number 6, the decade of leg warmers, shell suits, cassette tapes, and more. Yeah, there was a decade question in there. I thought there was. The decade of leg warmers, shell suits, cassette tapes, and more. For those of you too young to understand what cassette tapes are, that's how we used to consume our music before all your digital fancy stuff. Unofficially, and I'm aware of people who used to do this, and it wasn't technically allowed, but I know of people who used to use cassette tapes to get music from like the top 40 charts and the radios, but it was very, very frowned upon. It's a bit like these dodgy sticks and stuff like that. Whoa, too far. Number 7, seconds in a minute. Number 8, the fastest sprint in meters at the Olympics. I'll go back to the speed limit question to clarify in a minute, because it's the wording from the highway code, and I'll go back and clarify and put some caveats on it. Number 9, number represented by the Roman numeral of C. And finally, number 10, the French language doesn't have a specific word for this number and uses soixante-dix. Steady on, Vicky, I said soixante-dix. So the French language doesn't have a specific word for this number and uses soixante-dix. There's quite a few languages that don't have a specific sort of word. You know, the English language we do, but other languages don't particularly have a specific word for this number. Right, before I come off this screen, I'm just going to go back. Let me find it. That one. So the highway code says that the standard speed limit for built-up areas with street lighting, unless otherwise indicated otherwise. I'm aware of Wales and majority of London, not that you'd get up to speed anyway, but the majority of London have got their own reduced speed limits. However, the highway code states standard speed limit for built-up areas with street lighting, unless indicated otherwise. Okay. Just wanted to clarify that question before I get shouted at. Right, but anyway, that's your first 30 questions this evening. They are up now on the hub. And 100, but there is just no one of those numbers. Right, let's go. Here, let's see how you did with the first 30. I much prefer it when people have me on mute. It means that when I explain things, people don't hear it, and it's much easier. Who said that? Number 1, who wrote this? All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players, etc. It was William Shakespeare. They have their exits and their entrances. You also made that sound so much more confusing than it is. Well, welcome to the world of me. Number 2, Franklin D. Roosevelt said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Number 3, whose public I Have a Dream speech took place on the 28th of August 1963? It was Martin Luther King Jr. Number 4, which South African politician's most famous speech is entitled I Am Prepared to Die on the 20th of April? It was Nelson Mandela. Do you know what? In a world of people who are apparently, I never, but that is my defense. I did say, I never at any point said that the numbers were only used once. I just might have said one of them was being used. So, number 5, which queen delivered a speech to the troops at Tilbury Docks in 1588? It was Queen Elizabeth I. I mean, process of elimination should have been able to work out that from the year. Number 6, which politician is known for their inspiring speeches during World War II, including "We shall fight on the beaches"? It's Winston Churchill. That's a really bad Winston Churchill. We shall fight them on the beach. No, never mind. There's some great accents, by the way, coming over your pre-recorded quizzes over the next couple of weeks, so good luck, everybody. Number 7, which actor delivered this speech as a fictional Prime Minister in Love Actually? It was Hugh Grant. Looking back, actually, on that at this moment in time, I mean, Keir Starmer could probably do with this kind of speech at the minute. But anyway, but I don't do politics on here. Number 8, the words "one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind" took place in the 60s. Number 9, Virginia Woolf delivered an extended essay entitled A Room of One's Own. Presumably people are lining me up for one that is padded and no windows right now. Number 10, whose abdication speech started with "At long last, I am able to say a few words of my own." It is King Edward VIII. I'm now hoping I've got the 8th bit right. King Edward something. Round 2, science and nature. Number 1, which animal has breed names Suffolk, Texel, Southdown and Dorper? It is sheep. Number 2, what is the name of the instrument to measure atmospheric pressure? It is barometer. I've just seen Jan and Richard. This is why we all still do the quiz. What, to see my meltdowns and me go all apart in front of you all with making mistakes? I'll take that. Number 3, name the bird type. That is a bluebird. I mean, it's in the picture. Number 4, which insect translates from Portuguese to Spanish to little fly? It is mosquito. Number 5, which rodent can be Norway roof, wood and marsh rice? It is a rat. Number 6, native to Australia. That is the eucalyptus. Number 7, what Q is the name given to the smallest discrete unit of any physical entity? It is quantum. Number 8, what M is the name of the controlled opioid drug used to treat severe pain? It's morphine. Number 9, Phobos and Deimos are the moons of which planet? It is Mars. And finally, number 10, traveling west to east across the international date line. Do you add or subtract 24 hours to your time? You add 24 hours to your time. So if you're going from, say, the US across the date line, that's from west to east. That's completely the wrong way around in my hands. West to... Anyway, you add 24 hours on. Don't start with the Mona Lisa. Still nightmares about Mona Lisa. Right, here we go. Now I could be really, I could give you emoji J for this round and go and hide, but I'm not. I'll front it out. Here we go. Numbers. Number 1, which wedding anniversary is celebrated with Ruby? It is 40. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Ah. Number 2, the highest UK banknote in circulation is 50. Number 3, number related to score is 20. 4 score and 20 years ago. Number 4, highest number on a 3-line bingo card is 90. 90. I'm just preparing for when the quiz all comes to a crashing halt. I'll just move into bingo calling. Number 5, standard speed limit for built up areas with street lighting unless indicated otherwise is 30. That's gonna, if people had me on mute for my explanation for that, it's gonna cause chaos. But anyway, number 6, the decade of leg warmers, shell suits, cassette tapes and more, it is 80. Number 7, seconds in a minute, it is 60. Number 8, the fastest sprint in meters at the Olympics is 100 meters. Number 9, number represented by the Roman numeral C, making its appearance for the second time in the quiz this evening. It's 100. Yeah. And I don't know what all the fuss is about. I mean, the answers were numbers. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. All the answers are going to be numbers in specific ways. And finally, number 10. The French language doesn't have a specific word for this number and uses 70. It is 70. 70. I mean, other than having to remember all the like stupid nicknames and stuff you get from, I think I'd be quite a good bingo caller. I don't know what this one is. Okay, anyway, round 4 is your connections round. 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers then together? Let's start then with this evening. Number 1, what C is a word to describe the virtual world? Yeah, I've done 5 quizzes. I've got this one Saturday. I've got an in-person quiz for a tech giant on Tuesday. Can't say their name for like advertising purposes. Then I've got Thursday's quiz I've pre-recorded, Saturday's quiz, and then the following Thursday's quiz I've written already. I don't know what this is. I know what. Anyway, number 2. What can go in front of electric to make the name of a water-powered dam plant? Oh, yeah, that's the sound of penny dropping here in Darwin. Yeah, I know what it is now. I know which one it is. Oh, you're not going to like this one. Oh, you are not going to. This is not a good quiz to have had this connection round in after the chaos of a numbers round. Oh, you are not going to like this. Number 3. What O represents the having of 8 things? I need to load up my Word document for the explanations. I'm going to go and hide under a rock. Number 4. What is the name of a venue that houses animals for entertainment purposes? Ooh, that's badly written. Begins with Z. I'm just going to give you a clue because there's a possibility that you might go a different route with that answer. Number 5. What T is the name of a genre of electronic dance music? Yeah, you're not going to like this. Number 6. What chocolate bar had the slogan, "Feel the bubbles melt"? Number 7. Which prefix beginning with A relates to the stars and celestial objects? Number 8. What P comes from the Greek word for fire? Why have you got your boxing gloves on?
I want the box.
Yeah, well, I'm working doing a quiz. No, we don't do that.
I don't think you.
Right, come on. Go on, stop being silly.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Number 9. What M means small things? Go on. Train. This is going to be a long Easter week. And so, as always, what links those 9 answers together? So a lot of you think you've got it, but I really don't think you have. I think you might have some wrong answers there, unless you genuinely have. Right, general knowledge then to wrap up this evening's quiz. Thankfully, here we go. Number 1. Which foundation was founded by William Booth along with his wife Catherine? Number 2. What can be marlin, mackerel, and sturgeon? I think this is probably the perfect time to do this quiz before I go on a break for 3 in a row. Might have all settled down by the time I come back up from underneath me rock. Number 3. What can be the name of Rays, the third number or the third letter of the Greek alphabet? Oh, right, yeah. No, that looked completely What can be the name of raise or the third letter of the Greek alphabet? There's a few suggestions coming out for the connection round, and I'm starting to worry because I might now have to, in the break, I'm going to have to double check my answers against. Number 4, who is this? Number 5, what is the name of the annual dog show held at the NEC in Birmingham? Here it comes off to Manchester train. Number 6, name the country from the flag. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, there is a flag question in the quiz tonight. I mean, to be fair, if you watch the flag ultimate quiz, you'll get the answer to this. Number 7, what is the name of the actress married to Kurt Russell and the mother of Kate Hudson? Two people have just messaged me privately on Discord. Yes, you have it right. Everyone's really desperate to know they've got in tonight. I'm quite. So, yeah, Dan, Liz, well done. Number 8, what is the name of the international humanitarian movement founded in Switzerland in 1863 to protect human life and health? Number 9, the M60 is an orbital motorway circling which UK city? Well, just about, a bit like the M25. There's bits of it that... Well, no, it's the other one that doesn't. Anyway. Yeah, the M60 is an orbital motorway circling which city? And your final question, number 10, name the game from this picture. So name the game from this picture. Now, I'm not saying that the answer to the connection round has already appeared in this evening's quiz in some way, shape, or form. It's a possibility. I'm just saying. But anyway, right, that is all of your questions for this evening. So the second part is up on this evening, including your connection round that I'm going to get shouted at, but here we go. Number 1. What C is a word to describe the virtual world? Is cyber. Number 2, what can go in front of electric to make the name of a water-powered dam? It is hydro, as in hydroelectric dam. Oh, yeah, Word doc, that's what I need. I think I've been booted out of my own Patreon Discord server as well, because I've just put in there saying it's very, very quiet in here at the moment, and no one's replied. So I think I've been booted out of my own Discord server. Number 3, what O represents the having of 8 things? It is octo. I am still live, aren't I? Can you all still see me? No, my football's still playing, so. Number 4, what is the name of a venue that houses animals for entertainment purposes? It is a zoo. Number 5, what T is the name of a genre of electronic dance music? It is techno. Number 6, which chocolate bar had the slogan "Feel the bubbles melt"? It is Aero. Yeah, so right, okay. So yeah, Discord has stopped working on my computer. Number 7, which prefix beginning with A relates to the stars and celestial objects? Oh yeah, I need to give you the answer, don't I? It's Astro. Number 8, what P comes from the Greek word for fire? It is pyro. So I'm just trying to work out what's going on with everything here. Number 9, what M means small things? It means micro. And so what links those 9 answers together, if you add those words to phobia to create phobia names. For example, you've got cyberphobia, which is a fear of computers, hydrophobia, fear of water, octophobia is the fear of the figure of 8, zoophobia is the fear of animals, technophobia is the fear of technology, aerophobia is the fear of flying, astrophobia is the fear of outer space, pyrophobia is the fear of fire, and microphobia is the fear of small things. So they are all phobias. So add those to the word phobia to create phobia names. A lot of you were going down the ology route, thinking they were, but I checked cyber straight away, and it said that cyberology wasn't one, so I got away with it. General knowledge then, number 1, which foundation was founded by William Booth along with his wife Catherine? It's the Salvation Army. Number 2, what can be marlin, mackerel and sturgeon? It's fish. Number 3, what can be the name of rays and the 3rd letter of the Greek alphabet? It is gamma. Number 4, who is this? That is Wendy Richards, formerly Pauline from EastEnders. Number 5, what is the name of the annual dog show held at the NEC in Birmingham? It's Crufts. Number 6, name the country. That's Albania. Number 7, what is the name of the actress married to Kurt Russell and the mother of Kate Hudson? Goldie Hawn. Number 8, what is the name of the international humanitarian movement founded in Switzerland in 1863 to protect human life and health? It is the Red Cross. Number 9, what the M60 is an orbital motorway circling which UK city? It's Manchester. And finally, number 10, name the game. That is Asteroids. Yeah, Discord's broken on both my phone now because there's absolutely nothing after I put a picture up, and also nothing on my computer. I give up this evening. I don't know what is going on with anything. Right, tot your scores up then. How did you get on with your 50 questions this evening? Let me make sure the after quiz post has gone. Has it gone? Has it gone? Has it gone? Yes, it's gone. So there's a quiz now, a post now up on Facebook and Instagram. So make sure to share your scores with me on there. Let me know how you got on this evening. Your tiebreaker question then is this, when it wants to work. There we go. In what year did the first crofts take place? As always, nearest to it gets the point. Okay, here we go then. It is 1891. So that's 1891.